So Tig, how much are you looking forward to the All-Ireland final against Galway next weekend?
Yeah, really looking forward to it. It's a big day in the calendar, obviously. It's one that we always look for at the start of the year, but unfortunately it doesn't always work out. So we really want to take our chance now on Sunday and get the job done.
And last year to lose to Tyrone in the semi-final, there was a lot of hurt, I'm sure, around that to go out that way. So obviously you wanted to right some of those wrongs against Dublin this year.
Yeah, big time. Yeah, we were really disappointed, obviously, last year. Probably conceded too many goals was a big thing that we reviewed on at the start of this year. So, yeah, we just really wanted to get back to that position again and try and get over the line, get into the final. And as everybody knows, anything can happen on final day. So we're just happy to be there and really want to finish the job now. So.
And one of the biggest things from last year that changed was obviously the management that came in. You have Jack that came in, Mike as well, and Paddy Talley. So it's obviously a collective effort to get you to where you are now.
Yeah, big time. I suppose the shifting of any management team, there's a bit of excitement around it. So there was a big hype around Kerry around at that time. We all individually met Jack himself and had good discussions there. And then once training started, then we kind of just we went at it hammer and tongs. We trained really well there through the league, and Jack and Paddy have put together some really good training sessions, and we've kind of put in place a few different little bits of things that have really helped us. Tony Griffin there coming in as sports psych has really helped us big time, and yeah, we're really enjoying it.
How do you think that's helped you? Obviously coming up against Dublin, there was maybe a mental thing there too to be able to get over them. Do you think that's where the psychological side of it sort of feeded in?
Yeah, big time, yeah. I think we gained a bit of an edge there than we wouldn't have had maybe other years. Tony sets out a good mental game plan before games, and he's a very chilled out character. I don't know if you know him or not, but he's a bit of a cool dude, so he sets everybody at ease, and everybody's really enjoying our games. The lads aren't that nervous and stuff anymore. We're not shelling up, lads aren't getting tightened up and stuff, and I think that showed against Dublin. Is probably one of our best performances up there in a few years, so I think he deserves a lot of credit for that.
And is that something that's brand new to the Kerry setup, having him in?
Well, this is his first year. We've had different people in and out, but probably they haven't worked as well. Tony he's excellent at his job, really, to be honest with you. So, and everybody's really bought into it. It works for some people, it doesn't work for other people, but Tony's just brilliant at what he does. So it's really bonded the group. He's excellent.
And just bringing it back to the semi-final then against Dublin, what a game. It was absolutely electric in Croke Park. What was it like for you on the pitch?
Yeah, you could tell the atmosphere was amazing. The parade beforehand and stuff was hair in the back of the neck kind of stuff. But I think, as I said, everybody was very calm and really, we kind of spoke about enjoying all those little small moments and stuff because they don't come around all the time, and being in the thick of it, it's really living and we have to really enjoy those moments. So that's what we tried to do. But look, once the final whistle went, we had a couple of minutes of a bit of lepping around there after Shawnee's free, but once we went into the dressing room, we calmed everything down, and we kind of had to park it as soon as we could and kind of move on for the final then. So
there's been a lot of hype around the score, and rightly so. What a score, 55 metres out, a bit of a tricky wind as well, and to do it into the hill and obviously to win the game. What has it been like for him? Have you all brought him back down to earth in training?
Big time, yeah. We brought him back down to earth. Kind of talked more about his penalty than the free, just to keep him grounded. But Shawnee's a great lad, so he doesn't really go to his head, or he doesn't. Sure, you could see straight away after he kicked the free, he was thinking about the kick out and stuff. He's amazing. Yeah. So there's no bother there. Everybody's moved on from now, and we're just concentrated on Galway now.
And it was a nerve-wracking game, definitely to watch on from the press box. It certainly was. So for you, when it went level, what was going through your mind?
I think there was a lot of calmness there. There's playing against the Dubs. There's a little bit of hurt there all the time. The disappointment of the Tyrone game last year, wanting to get to the final as much as we everybody really wanted to get there. It kind of just drove everybody on. I think there was a lot of calmness Great addition from Paul Murphy coming off the bench. Good calmness by him, and kind of taking a risk to hit that foot pass into Cliffy, and a great win by him. And obviously fouled in. So we could have kind of shelled up a little bit there, or passed the ball around, passed the parcel a bit, but we kind of went for it. So there was great development in us in that, really, and we just have a bit of an unbreakable spirit about us at the moment, and we just couldn't let it go.
And for you as well, your role has developed probably into a bit of a sweeper role this year. Are you enjoying that type of thing?
Yeah, look, I said it before, I do it whatever it takes, wherever I need to be. I've played fullback, I've played every position, I'd say, at this stage, but I'm probably most natural at number 6. I'm really enjoying my football there. Sometimes we go man on man, we go toe to toe with a team. Other times there might be an option to sweep. I do that, but I'm comfortable doing whichever, really, to be honest.
And you face Galway now in the All-Ireland final. You're one step away of winning the All-Ireland. What do you think they possess, or what challenge they will possess? I'm sure they play quite a defensive sort of system, quite a similar system, I suppose, that you have implemented this year.
Yeah, we've reviewed all their games now at this stage, and they're going really well. They've had a lot of tough games, so they're really well road tested. They found out a lot about themselves because of that, real tough, tight games. So their defensive shape is very good. I think Neil has come in there and done a really good job on that. So they'll be tough to break down, and then they have some really, really classy forwards as well. So they have a good mix. Their midfield are scoring strong as well, McDade and Conroy. So we have a lot of fellas to look out for. So we'll have to be really on top of our game to get over them.
And what would it mean to you to get over the line, and to family, to your club? I'm sure it would be massive.
Oh yeah, 100%. Look, to win the All-Ireland is the pinnacle. That's what we all want to do. We're just kind of like, if you start thinking about those kind of things, your family and your club and all that beforehand, you can kind of get a little bit too emotionally attached a little bit beforehand. So we're trying to just keep ourselves grounded, think about our plan and our process for the game, stick to that, and hopefully, please God, afterwards, if we stick to that, we do that right, we'll be over the line, and then we can be thinking about club and family and all that. But obviously 100% it'll be special if we can get over the line. Yeah.